Hello, everyone. So, we have some breaking news here, and we're going to read it together, or you're going to listen while I read it to you from TMZ. So, apparently, Beyonce, she had unreleased music stolen. And people are talking. So, we're going to read this article from TMZ, and it says Beyonce 911 caller says really, really important data stolen. You think? Beyonce may just get her unreleased music back and soon, because a tracking device was placed inside the stolen items. Here's the scoop. TMZ obtained 911 audio from the Atlanta PD in which you can hear one of Beyonce's crew members explaining to the dispatcher that someone had broken into his rented Jeep parked in a garage while he was eating in a nearby restaurant on July 8th. The caller says his computers were stolen with a locating device inside, and he can pinpoint where the electronics are going on his phone. Of course, you have to have that. This is Beyonce. He also says there's really, really important information in the computers before dropping a bombshell that he works for a celebrity with high status. Of course, he's referring to none than the other Beyonce, but he doesn't reveal the singer's name. The dispatcher says she will send officers to the scene and the call ends. As we reported Monday, APD officers responded to the parking garage on July 8th after receiving the call for a theft from a motor vehicle. When cops arrived, they spoke with two of B's crew members who reported that the truck window of their rented Jeep Wagner had been damaged and two of their suitcases were stolen. The pair told police that inside the missing suitcases were hard drives with Beyonce's unreleased music, so they told the officers who it belonged to. Set lists and plans for her Cowboy Carter tour. Cops said they're currently tracking the computers and running two sets of fingerprints recovered from the Jeep. They've also ID'd the suspect because they issued an arrest warrant but haven't publicly released the person's name. Now, how this person know what was going on? It might have been an inside job, right? Who knows? But yeah, this is Beyonce. He did not tell the dispatcher, but he definitely told the cops. So I'm going to see if I can get the recording and add it to this. But yeah, with unreleased music, plans for her Cowboy Carter tour, they were tracked. They were being followed. They were something. But this sounds like someone knew where they would be, knew they had Beyonce's information in the van. And why would you leave that out in your van? You know what I'm saying? I get it. People are saying, come on now. Everyone goes to a restaurant and eat. Now, these people, I don't know them. They didn't release the names. That's why I'm saying it has to be someone from the inside, because they knew exactly where they were. They knew what to take. And, maybe they were taking this as, to hold over, get money for, who knows? Could it be a propaganda? Could it be just a scam to get attention? Who knows? This is Hollywood. Celebrities, they do stuff. Who knows? But for now, yes. And the thing is, this happened July 8th, right? Today is the 15th. Why haven't we heard more on an arrest? If you're tracking it, you know exactly where it is. So why isn't that person arrested? July 8th to now July 15th and nothing? Not even a picture, nothing released? That's kind of suspicious. Unless they want to do everything on the down low. But again, we're reading the news from TMZ. So something must have happened. They have two prints. They said they identified the suspect. Is it someone who works for Beyonce and they don't want to put that person out there? Because like I said, this sounds like an inside job. So, we'll continue to monitor, because like I said, July 8th to now 15th and nothing. Anyways, gossipers, what are your thoughts on this story? As always, please like, share, and subscribe.
Atlanta police say they've issued an arrest warrant for a suspect accused of breaking into an SUV and stealing Beyonce's unreleased music, set lists, and other items. Channel 2's Michael Seiden first broke this exclusive story on Channel 2 Action News at 4. He's live now from Northeast Atlanta. Michael, what have you learned about the suspect?
And George, we know that APD issued that arrest warrant just before 4 o'clock this afternoon. Right now, I am still working my sources, trying to find out a little bit more about this person who they're looking for. But right now, not a lot of details out there. But I want to show you, we were actually standing in the parking deck right here at Krog Street Market where that break-in took place. As Beyonce prepares to close out her fourth and final night of the Cowboy Carter concert in Atlanta, fans of the Grammy-winning singer are stunned after learning that Atlanta police have issued an arrest warrant for a suspect accused of breaking into an SUV and stealing her unreleased music.
Oh, shoot.
No way.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
Gonna be a lot of free Beyonce music on the street.
Right now, police aren't identifying the suspect, but Channel 2 Action News has learned that it all went down just after 8 p.m. on July 8th, 2 days before the first show.
Oh, that's terrible. The crime is awful. Brazen people out here.
Beyonce's choreographer and one of her dancers told police that they parked their rented Jeep Wagoneer inside this parking deck at Krog Street Market. And when they returned about an hour later, they noticed someone had broken in through the back liftgate and stolen multiple items. According to the incident report, Beyonce's team members reported that the thieves got away with laptops and 5 hard drives. The hard drives contain watermarked music, some unreleased music, footage plans for the show, and past and future set lists. Channel 2 has reached out to Beyonce's representatives for comment, but as of Monday afternoon, we haven't received a response.
Bold. It's very bold. Like, what if she, do you think they got paid for it?
And again, we're